On YouTube lately, I've been watching a lot of these TV licensing goons. You know, these people get visited by the BBC because, you know, inquiring if they've got a license or whatever. And some of them, they're absolutely hilarious. They go to the door, they've obviously got a little camera or a phone or whatever, and they're filming them. And some mistakes that one or two people make is they go to the door, you know, the goon's there or whatever, and they say, "Oh, do you mind if I film you?" You know, firstly, you don't ask their permission because you don't need their permission, but when you're saying something like that, "Oh, do you mind if I'm filming this, do you mind?" You don't say that. You either say nothing, just stand there with the camera, or you say, "I'm just letting you know, I'm just informing you that I'm filming this," because you don't need their permission. One or two of these goons or whoever, you know, he knocks on your door, they'll say, what you doing? You can say, "I'm filming." You don't even have to answer that, but if you want to, you just say, "I'm filming you." Why? They'll ask why. You don't have to answer it, but if you do, you can say, "Because it's in my interest, the public's interest, I'm recording it for my safety or your safety or whatever." But you don't have to give an answer. You don't have to tell them why you're filming. A few of them turn around and say, "Well, you haven't got my permission. You haven't had my permission." You don't need the permission. A lot of people say, "I don't need your permission because you're on private property." If you're on public property, if you're in a public area, you don't need anyone's permission to film them. Obviously, use your discretion. You know, you don't walk up to a little child and isolate that child in the camera's frame and start filming it. You know what I mean? But in a public area, where people can expect to be filmed, they don't need your permission. They can come up to you and say, "I'm giving you permission to film me, stop filming." You don't have to. There's no law that you have to stop filming. And shopping centres, you cannot film in shopping centres without permission. You will be asked to leave by security. There's a video on YouTube of one of my videos in which I'm in the Jewel House in the Tower of London, and Beefeater said to me, he pointed at the camera and he says, "No filming, no filming." First thing I did when I walked past him, got my camera out, started filming. I got asked to leave. You know, on the video I say I got thrown out, but you know, I just they asked me to leave, like, because there is no filming in, you know, places like that. But like I say, public area, you can film, you know, general public, and you don't need their permission. As with the police, if they're carrying out their duties in a public area, you can film them. The police can come up to you and ask you what you're doing, why are you filming. You could say, "Because it's in my interest and the public's interest," but they cannot stop you filming. And also, I'd just like to add, with regards to filming on private property, if you walked through someone's gate and stood on their path or their drive and you started filming their house, the owner could come out of the house and ask you or tell you to stop filming, and you would have to stop filming. If you walked back out through the gate and stood on the pavement, you could then carry on filming their house, and there's nothing they can do about it.